So if you also have a 12 born person in your life, then be ready to receive some good comments and criticism and teasing and taunts. But be assured that all those taunts and comments and words are going to help you only. You can always enjoy in their company and get benefited with their suggestions. Hope this video proves helpful for all 12 born persons also understand better about their strengths, their personality and their weaknesses, and also to correct them. All the analysis presented in this video are based on the Augmnkar theory of numbers, that is our original, exclusive and copyrighted research work. And we are curious to know how much it matched with your life. So do let us know by commenting in the comment box below, and you must share and like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then do so, because we shall be coming up with more interesting and new videos very soon. In general, 12 born persons are fun-loving. They love to travel and experience different cultures. They love to connect with people and guide them with their knowledge and intuition. They are also nature lovers. But surprisingly, despite being such a nature lover, they don't bother too much about growing so many plants in their own apartment or in their own house, despite having space or not. They don't bother about growing too many plants in their own house. Persons born on 12th of any calendar month, they are basically open-minded, straightforward and quite happy-go-lucky type. They don't want to stress their mind too much. If they have to say anything to someone, if they have to do anything, so they'll simply do that. They won't give it a second thought. They won't think about it too much. They are quick to decide. In fact, they decide first and then think about other alternatives or better choices available to them. And for that, they keep looking around. They keep talking to people, asking about their opinion, their feedback on their decision, some new ideas, new suggestions, and how they can improvise on their decision. But ultimately, they'll do what they like, what they think is the right option for them. 12 born persons are naturally gifted with a positive mindset, and probably this is the reason for their biggest weakness also, because they tend to trust anyone and everyone very easily. They just tend to overtrust a person, especially if that person is one of their close friends or relatives or a colleague. So this trust almost turns into a blind faith, and this is because they always think that every other person is as good as they are. Every person is every person will fulfill their responsibilities thoroughly, and they will do their work honestly, even if they lend money to such a person, to their friend or a colleague or a relative. So they just turn some carelessness. Their attitude reflects some carelessness, an element of reluctance and carelessness. They don't care to follow them up regularly or at the scheduled time. And suppose if that person is not fulfilling their responsibility thoroughly, properly, and they come to know about it at the last moment, they come to know about it, and then they feel pressurized, then they feel stressed, and then it's become a completely challenging situation for them, and that brings in mental stress for them that they wanted to avoid by not following up that person, or by over trusting that person, that person will take care of this aspect. So ultimately they land into this trouble and this stress situation, and this is one aspect of their personality that they need to better. People born on 12 might not be the toppers in their studies in academics, but yes, they are seen to be performing excellently in their career, in their life. The only point they struggle is whenever they come across any organizational politics, because they do not have an political mindset. They do not have that cleverness in their mind. So whenever a person with such a motive approaches them, then this really becomes a challenging situation for them, and they really need to learn how to cope up with that and how to deal with that situation. Of course, with passage of time, they will learn it and they will improvise, because this is their USP. They can observe and they can learn fast, quick, and they can improvise. And that is why they prove very good counselors, very good consultants. So whenever a person born on 12 advises you, you must take their words, you must follow their advice. This will really be effective for you. Along with good sense of humor, they are also very good at language. They are basically eloquent. If they have to tell something to anybody, but they actually don't want to share that information, still they'll be able to talk or communicate in such words, in such language, that nobody can blame them of hiding anything or of telling a lie, and still that person gets his answer. Just like any other number 3 person, 12 born persons also have a very good sense of humor, and this sense of humor primarily reflects in the form of taunting and commenting others. They love teasing, they love taunting, and most of the time this taunting, this commenting is basically meant for general amusement purpose, just to make people happy in a gathering, or just easing up a tense situation, or just cheering up a sad person. But sometimes they deliberately do this. They target some person, either that person can be their friend or just anybody, and they do that basically to make that person aware of their mental blockages, their blind spots, the hidden flaws in their personality, which are not letting that person grow in their life. So they just want to pinpoint that person. They want to make that person realize of these flaws in his or her personality, and so that they can improvise on that and realize growth in their life. So again, this is basically this taunting and this commenting comes out of their innate capacity of teaching and guiding others. This is their innate being related to number 3. So 12 born persons, they have this capacity, and this is their style of improvisation. This is their style of helping others. So if that person who was being teased, if he thinks with a calm head, so they can feel that this 12 born person is a true well-wisher, is a true friend. Living a peaceful life is always on their mind. This is their philosophy, and this is prime most concern for them. And they understand the importance of earning money for that peaceful living. But they don't want to stress their mind to earn that money. They don't want to come out of their comfort zone too much to earn that money. They have a long-term perspective. They want to secure their future. They want to plan and strategize their move. And that is why they want to secure their future today, so that they are able to get good amount of money in future, and their future is secure. And that is why they get into investments. They are very good at investments. They always prefer investing money in those options. Those are low on risk, but still they get good returns, or the best returns after that. If they are getting into share market also, even then they will think about a long-term perspective, because they always have a long-term vision. They always have a long-term perspective, and they think about the future. So they won't prefer booking a short-term profit out of share market, but they will go for long-term investment. So at times they might appear extravagant also, that they are spending money or they are investing in some wasteful pursuits, but they always make it a point to get the best returns out of their spending. They need some time and space for doing their own things that make them happy, make him connected with the divine, because this is the USP of all number 3 vibration people, of connectivity with the divine. So they always look for their own space, and this is what they expect from their partners also. Otherwise they prove great partners. They always keep you happy. It's just that you just need to avoid commenting them. You just need to avoid pointing out them, criticizing them, or advising them, because this is their domain, not yours. Stay connected.